Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Some of you may have guessed we are coloring today in Johanna Basford's Secret Garden and Inky Treasure and Coloring Hunt. But before we start, I got some new stuff in the mail. So as some of you know, I've been waiting on this box for a while. So I hope everybody is doing well. And hello to everybody in the room. I see 3 people. All of a sudden, probably Michelle's going to go, oh, you see, she went live. Yeah, Michelle doesn't know I'm live yet. Probably she will. So the first thing we're going to do is look at the wax. Hi, Ellen. So I got some new wax. I will say, some of you know that I did get these a few days ago, the glue dots. I don't really like these for the diamond painting pens, but that's my personal thing. I don't really like them as much as I thought I would like them. So I got this thing called Wicked Fairy Wax, and this is sold on Etsy. There's a store called Wicked Fairy Wax. This is the lavender one, and it smells really nice. And I was using it the other day. As some of you can tell, I've already started using it on some of my pens, and it smells absolutely fabulous. So this is the lavender one. This is the one that's the plain scented one. So you can see it's all dotted up and everything. So these are really nice. They work really well with my smaller painting that I'm doing from Diamond Painting Depot. Now this box comes from Brewer's Custom Pens and More. Now a few months ago I ordered a pen, and then things happened. You know, it got delayed because of different things with the mail. So then I'm hoping he included the trays I ordered with this, not just the pen. I ordered trays from him too, because I like to try different people's trays. So let's see. I never have an easy time opening these things. I should have opened up the box beforehand. So this comes from Brewer's Custom Pens. Yes, and he did include the trays. So there's my name. Oh, thank you, Dawn Craig Twist. But right now we're going through my new stuff. This is the diamond painting stuff that has come in first, and then we'll get to the coloring stuff. So he wrapped it up, the trays in. So this is for my diamond painting stuff. So let's go and unwrap the trays. Oh, I like these trays. Now, he charged me a little bit more money for the trays. But you know what? If you want nice trays, you're going to have to pay for them. So, oh, look at these. These, I love these trays for when you diamond paint. So, put that in there. And I'll put the priority mailbox in the bigger boxes that I'm going to take out to recycle later on. Well, yeah, it's funny because I just got my diamond painting pen that I ordered a few months ago, but he had some issues due to different things happening. Now, these come from Brewer's. This 3 things come from, oh, it's fabulous, diamond paintings. I have some hanged on my wall. I have one over there by my bed. I have one in my back wall. I have 2 smaller ones on my wall stand, and I have one by my staircase that I framed. So I frame them when I'm done with. Sometimes I frame them. Sometimes I roll them up. If they're really small, they go in a scrapbook. If they're bigger and I'm not going to frame them, I roll them up and put them in a poster board that I have. So here is the first tray. Look at that. Oh, I like this idea of this. He made these himself, Jim Brewer. His diamond painting thing is he has a Facebook group, and this is where you find him because he's not on Etsy. So he asked me if I would be interested in getting his trays, and look at that. I like that too. You see? The only thing I don't like is that there's no real spout to do that. That's really nice work. I like these. I like when you can get trays that have lids. You like me? Trays with lids are essential when you diamond paint. I have at least 52 diamond paintings. I have 6 downstairs, which I'm working on the Chuck Pinson downstairs, guys. So just so you guys know, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on my desk right now. Then 3 in boxes. So that's 46. That's 46. So that's 36 in a pen box. 10 up here on my desk. That's 46. 6 downstairs, which makes 52. And then I have some in a little binder. So that's, and then I just got a new pen. This comes from Brewers. I've been waiting for this for a long time. You guys know that I can't open anything correctly. So we have our trusty scissors. Trusty unicorn scissors, which are really sharp. And this is what Brewer gave me. It's like all these different pastel colors. I've been waiting a long time for his pen to come. This is the only one that I have from him. So look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? Yes, and I did not get the new Fairy Tale Special yet by Fabiana Attanasio for Color in Heaven. So this is really just stunning work. Like that, it's all these different colors in it. It's just, I love different things, and I love a pen like this because I don't have one like this. So, and I like that he gave me a nice multi-placer. There we go. We'll put one over there. I saw that actually. I did see that. Michelle, I did see that. So I did see that. I did mention that at the very beginning. Michelle will be coming in, so we did that one. So then my lovely friend, my lovely subscriber, Carol, gave me a $25 gift card to Blix. So as some of you know, the story about why I ended up getting more chisel tips. Now, if you're like me and you use markers a lot, and if you own Copics, you end up realizing that at some point you're going to be replacing your nibs. So I ended up buying, this is for both Copic Sketch and Chow, and they came up with a package for 10. So 10 is better than 3, in my opinion, because they had ones where you can buy 3 and 10. So when I saw that they had a deal for 10 of these, this is a very good deal, actually. I think it was like $5 for the tips, but you got 10 of them. So if you get Copics or Blix or any markers that you can refill, you know you take out your chisel nib a lot. So your chisel nib is the big, fat, thick one. And then with that gift card, I ended up buying, of course, what does everybody know that Grace likes? I love these. These may be my new favorite pencils. I still have to get a black for this set because every set has whites and blacks with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 pencil sets, and that was the Irritants and I think one other set. So even though I get plenty of greens in the pastel part of it, you all know that I have a love affair with the Copics. What limited edition Copic markers? I didn't know that there was limited edition Copic markers. Why was I not informed of this? You must give me the link to that, Dawn. So then I got Sunflower, which I did not have this color. Amethyst, which is like a purple. Canary Yellow. Dandelion. Summer Green. Forest Green. Autumn Leaf, which is a repeat of a color I already have. Holly Green. rose, white, which you should always buy the whites in every set of pencils you have because you're going to need them. Whites are an essential part, and luminance red. So that's what I ended up getting for the Slick haul. I know it's not very much because normally I get the marker or I get marker refills from Blink. These are Holbeins. These are my favorite new thing that I have been buying. Then because I'm going to replace the case that is currently holding all my Christmas, I'm going to be using this case. Yes, I like the ones with the roses better. I'm going to be replacing this. See, the Christmas right now are being held in this. This case is old. It's reliable, but the thing is, it's seen better days, and some of you can't really see, but it's starting to fall apart, the case. So I'm replacing this case. Yes, I do. I do have Facebook Messenger, but just don't messenger me when I'm on stream because it's kind of, it takes away from the stream. So we got that in there. I got trays coming from Bella de Nicole too. And they just haven't arrived yet. And then because my sprays are starting to dry out, big item. Yes, my sprays started to dry out. So, dun dun dun. Yeah, I love my sprays so much. I ended up buying another set of them because they're starting to dry out. And so when I color, they don't have as much vibrancy. And then it's hard when you're trying to shake and then they run out in the middle of something. So this is what this set is for. This is once the current set is used up, I'll then have the replacements for them. So that is our color selection. And for those who are wondering, what do I keep my Holbeins in? I keep my Holbeins in this case. Yeah, and the thing that I like about the sprays is that I keep them in this case. So some of you know, Autumn Leaf is a repeat. So I basically have all the repeats in here. So Forest Green I don't have. Sunflower. So I keep them in there. So basically, 22, 44, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. So far I have 70 Holbeins. That's not including the duplicates. So we were to include the duplicates: 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. 84, but 14 of those are duplicates. So I have decided to start this book from the beginning. Now, most of us know this book. Now, what a lot of you guys don't know is that I had another copy of this a long time ago, and I had finished it, and this was before I was seriously doing, before the collection got really, really big. So I ended up finishing it, and then I had to give it away, and then I realized I want to color in it again, you know, so I decided the best way to do that is start coloring in it again, but we're going to start it from the beginning. I love, you know, when I first got into coloring, this was the very first book that I ever colored in. So this is my second copy. And, you know, when I did my original copy. I didn't have a whole lot of really good pencils. I had cheap pencils, which was like those wraparound pencils, which I still have in my old case. So those were the old case, and I really loved this book. And this was like one of the very first coloring books I ever finished. So now that I know a lot more about coloring, I think it'd be fun just to do this again. So rose pink. So, you know, one of the first things I ever colored was this book. God bless you, Mom. So I will say that Secret Garden was my first book, really, that I ever really loved. So, Amethyst. What I want to do is I want to download a color chart of the whole buy, so then I can click off, like make a checklist of what I've actually bought versus what I don't have in the list. So then I can do that. You know, you guys know that I have a thing like this. But when autocorrect did that horrible thing to you, I was like, oh no, that was terrible, Michelle, when it did that thing to you. I was like, oh no, what did this crazy machine do now? This amethyst is a really nice color. Someone asked me, what are your favorite pencils? You know, before the Holbeins, I would say Prismas, because you can layer with them, you can blend with them. Now, some people say, well, you can't blend with the Holbeins. I go, you can. You just have to be lighter handed about it. With the Prismas, I do a lot more layering and things like that. And several of you said you wanted me to do a Johanna Basford anyway, so I was like, okay. I'm game for a Johanna. I can do a Johanna. Lettuce green. Because there's 150 pencils, I think, in the complete set of Holbeins, which means I would need to get 80 more pencils. And I guess this could be considered a color your hoard picture because it's the first picture in this book. This is a brand new copy. I still like this pencil. This pen is really nice. So I will test this out later today when I'm doing my diamond painting later. I didn't get to do much in the Chuck Pinson painting because I was just busy with, work and everything that happened last week. Some of you guys know what happened. Matter. Holbeins. These are Holbeins. These are like, if you love the brightness and vividness of polychromos, but you like the way that the prismas go, like this is a perfect blend. Like everything you like about the polys, everything you like about the prismas combined in a pencil. I would say they're better pencil. These might become my new favorites. Some of you know that I've been coloring a lot in the Holbeins when we do pencil work, just because they're just really nice and vivid. Holbein. See what else these would be. Oh, that's nice. Sometimes you need to take a break from what you're doing. Like, I've been coloring a lot of people lately. Some of you haven't even seen some of the stuff that I've been coloring. So when you want to sharpen them, the best thing that I recommend for pencils, if you're not going to do a little thing with your pencils, hi, Johanna. Use these hand cranks. These hand cranks are freaking amazing. The Call Angle and the Swordfish are my two favorite sharpeners. Those are what I recommend when you want to get nice sharp points. Holly green. That is a nice dark green. I see what we're going to need. Some of you know I love coloring with gel pens. And this is called sparkly green. You know, I'm stuck in a page with Ivy and the inky butterfly. I believe once I clear that page, and Ivy and the inky butterfly, I'll be able to you know, I've been stuck in that page for like forever. These are the color gel pens. Very good, very vibrant. They make really good products, color it. A lot of people say, well, their books are too expensive. I really don't think that their books are that expensive, really. I think that their books, you get a nice product for not a lot of, well, get a lot of bang for your buck, someone once said. Mm. Pink inspiration. You know, your leaves don't have to be just green. They can be other colors too. I've seen people do brown. I've seen people do orange. I've seen people do purple leaves. I know, we're switching mediums up. No, you weren't supposed to. Well, maybe yellow would be a nice thing. Okay. Yellow kindness. Everyone's doing well today, I think. Autumn orange. It's okay to use gel pens. I am. I just had a very busy last 2 days, you know. It's been one of those times in your life where you're like, boom, boom, boom. Countryside green. Enlightenment blue. That's the orange. Bubble pink. Hold on. That's okay, Elaine. Be alert, but we don't fight here. Rose gray. Purple. This is the rose gray. Now, certain times I will bring out the gel pens, and then other things I will not. And this. But you see this is the, and this. I almost was gonna do something with Maud Lamont's book, but you all said last week, do the a lot of you wanted to do the a Johanna Basford last time, so I was like, okay. I was like, okay, we'll do that. Jade green. You know how you can tell the gel pens leak? They do not leak. The color gel pens do not leak in this pen. So that is a very good thing. Salmon pink. Luminance orange. I tell you, they come up with names for these pencils. Well, I got to do some laundry today. I'm looking for something today, actually. Yeah, you ever have a particular piece of clothing that you like, and then you're going crazy trying to find it? Well, that's what's happening to me. I can't seem to find my black pants. I found my other pair for work, but I'm like, why is this not happening? It's frustrating because there's certain clothes that you just like to have. You're like, why is this not here? You get it, Michelle. What is this color that I'm going to use? This color is summer green. And I'm not really sure how many did he give me. This looks like what does this look like? A 6 or 9 placer. Summer green. But I'm also working on in my spare time when I get a chance a companion book. I just have to start setting up how to do a color chart. What I want to do eventually with everything is put it in one binder. So what this would have in the companion, which would basically be a companion for myself, but what I want to do with it is this would have a listing of all my coloring books, which is, a log sheet of all my coloring books, like everybody did in hers, and then books I worked on every month. Yes, my mother's making noise, guys. So work was very good. Because of what happened last week, I had to make up that day. That's why I came in on Monday. So there's a lot of things that have to be done. And even though I'm only coming in 2 days a week, it is still better than not coming in. I was even saying to someone, isn't it better to work a few days than no days at all? Some people might not agree with that statement, but it is what it is. Autumn leaf. And the leaves can be brown too. This autumn leaf color is a fabulous color. That's why I got a duplicate of this pencil. Some pencils are just so good that you have to get duplicates of them. Strawberry. Oh, that sounds very nice. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner yet. But it's never too late to start thinking about what you want. No, I'm sorry we started a little late. My mother wanted something to eat, and I was like, no, I don't want that. She's like, but I do. I'm like, oh, Jesus. You get those marks on your book, and you're not really sure where they come from. Well, getting some of these big, thick erasers is important too. I have a couple of them. When I first started coloring, I got them. Oh, wow. Cobalt green. We'll do a different green. We'll do something different. So let's do a chartreuse green. Wow, it's late where you are. It's only like about 3:50, almost 4 o'clock here. So you're like 4 hours ahead of me. The only person that I do not have a pen. There's two people I don't have pens. Stacy over at Lady Lack. I don't have any pencils of hers yet. I don't have any pens from her yet. That don't mean I won't ever. You know what I mean? I like to think, when we're doing a picture like this is going to be different than other pictures. Not because it's just different, but because, you have to sometimes figure out what you want to color. Not everything has to be like cherry blossom. When I first got the very first book, I did it in different pencils. It was one of the first books I ever bought. And I bought it because I thought, oh, that's interesting, not realizing at the time that I was going to get so into it. When we get into this, we don't realize how much we're going to love it. Celadon. Thank you, Elaine. You know, two people are going to color the same method. Smelt the blue. Now, the only thing that I have not tried yet, I've never tried the tau trees markers. I've never tried the color it markers, but the tau trees are on the agenda at some point. To do a review of those when those come in. What you do? Have yourself on Top Chat, Michelle? No, I did that the other day when I was actually in your stream. I was in Top Chat instead of the live chat. Horizon Blue. Mauve. Luminance Red. Flush. See, this is a benefit when you're doing flower coloring or botanical coloring. That's how they termed it. Apricot. Surf green. I've yet to test this out in my Timeless Love Atomic book, and I've yet to test these out in the more Limon book. I'm thinking those would probably be the next books we do. This is my second copy of this book, if anybody's curious. Because my first copy, I did it way back when I was not very good. I wasn't a very good colorist then, but you know, I still liked the pictures I did in that book, even though I was doing them with cheaper and more budget-friendly pencils at that time, because, you know, when it's your first book, it's kind of different. You're learning what works for you at that point. And I think some people are like, well, I'll never be that good of a colorist. You know, and I say this to people. Get what you can afford. If you want Holbeins, I recommend you buy a small set to see if you like them, because not everybody, some people have said they don't like the Holbeins. And I'm like, they find them too thick and too heavy for their hands. Well, that's them. That's not me. You know, the thing with me is that I needed more greens because I have a lot of pastel-y greens in this set. So I wanted more different color greens, you know, like, well, it's just not the way that it's supposed to be. Forest green. And sometimes you have to tell yourself, do not rush the process, because people rush the process and they're like, well, I can't get my colors to look like that. I can't get that to look like that. Nor should you try to make it look like anybody else's. Make it look like your own. That's how you develop your own distinct style. And then other people sometimes are like, oh, I want to do something like that. Like, I see the things that some people like Olga Rainey do, and I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. I want to do that. Smoke blue. Always try to make your pencils nice and sharp, because when you go into the smaller details, believe me, there are a lot of smaller details in this book. You're going to want to do the book the way that you do it. Now I got to do laundry. I got to do dress clothes. So I've made the load already, but I still can't find my pants I really, really like. So I'm like now looking for them everywhere. Trying to figure out where on earth did I put them. Once I did that, I was able to get into those tiny details much easier. You know, my process is a lot different than everybody else's. Scarlet. When we're done, we'll probably take a photo of it. And I'll show you one of the Lana Lazavias that I did. I know a lot of you wanted me to do a Johanna Basford, so I was like, okay. I think that's what we voted on. I think next time it'll be a Tom Lislav book we do maybe on Friday or Saturday. Because I don't know how I'm going to be feeling on, like, the last 2 days, you know, it's just a disruption of schedule. I think it's important to do new things too. Later tonight, I'll probably be working on the so that's yellow. Canary yellow. This is one of the new colors. You know, I do not have a black for this yet. Thank you, Kim. Isn't it pretty? I like the way it's coming out. We're doing this with my whole lines. Now, someone said to me, well, you shouldn't be doing that, that I shouldn't be promoting this, and I shouldn't be promoting that. But you know what I say? I have these. Why not use them? Now, if you have something that you really want to do and promote it, promote it. Don't worry. We'll put the little stars with gel pens. And this is also a way to test your pencils when you get new ones, sunflower. Yes, Kim, and this is my second copy of Secret Garden. It isn't my first copy. This is a brand new copy of it. Well, my first copy, I had done the work, and then I was like, you know what? A few months ago, I was like saying, exactly. I'm not going to be like, I don't want to do this. Why should is this color? I'm not really sure what this color is. What is this color? Sea fog. Not exactly loving it, but I think we all get that time where we're like, oh, now we're old. Cosmos. Right? Yes, and I did get towel tree markers, but I ordered them today after they came back in stock. They were actually not bad price. They were actually very reasonably priced. Ash rose. I know, right? This was all done with some Cali chip. This is all done with um, Holbeins and gel pens. Willow green. Mint green. And then when we're done, we're going to put gel pens in that. I know this seems shorter than normal, but this is a really fun thing I like. Yeah, these were done with Holbeins. Summer green. I'm telling you right now, I only need 80 more Holbeins to complete the set. It's okay to go outside the lines. We just make the page look more creative. Yes, I did buy them from Blick. Buying them from Blick is easier. I actually got a set. Originally, I got a 12 set from a subscriber many years ago, and then I didn't use them for a long time, and then I started using them again, the smaller set, and then I realized I wanted the bigger set of 50 pastels. And once I started using those, I was like, oh, okay, I want to try even more of them. So now I'm buying them individually, just the colors I want to try first, and then, so then we have to do, exactly, you get hooked from these. These are really good pencils. I'm not going to say they're bad pencils at all. They're really good pencils. So I don't like the glue dots for diamond painting. I tried them. I did not like them, Robin. Do not yell at me. Do not scream at me. I just do not like them. I tried doing them the way that people told me to do them. I tried them all 3 different ways, and I did not like them at all. There's nothing wrong with saying you don't like something. But sometimes, you know what? Not everybody has the same experience. And this is Purple Joy. This one doesn't have a hook. Okay. This is what you do when you can't find a little stopper. Did I get them all? Oh well. Smudgies. That's okay. Thank you. I always say do what makes you happy. Because when you're happier, it shows in your work. You guys also said that you wanted a Johanna Basford picture. So I was like, okay, this would be perfect since you guys all want a Johanna. So we have finished that today. So this is the first page in my new Secret Garden coloring book. But, this was my second copy, so I'm very happy about it. Robin is lurking today. She was here in the stream earlier, so she's lurking. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed this picture. I have enjoyed doing it. I hope you all have a good afternoon. And bye, everybody. I hope you enjoy it.